When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Baker's, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Baker's worth it every time. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Hashtag no music, no intro. Saints Block Party podcast brought to you by BetterHelp, coming at you 28-6. There's I'm gonna start here. The thing that still is in my craw about this game is how the game ended. And it's in my craw because I think it's such an indictment and such a telling way of how this team is currently being run. Yes, Saints won 28-6. Is there's like in a 3-way tie for NFC South. But I'm not gonna get into. Oh shit! The Ravens just won the game on a walk-off fucking punt return. I'm not gonna get into. We'll get into the minutia of the game. We'll get into how it broke down. But why I'm starting with the end is, I think it's, if you follow the breadcrumbs that we've left as a podcast, that other people have reported, beat reporters reported about the Saints this season, I need a good reason, and I didn't listen to post-game presser. I need a good reason why Dennis Allen, I know what the reason was, but I want to know what the logic was with sitting Jameis Winston and Trevor Penning and essentially the entire backup offensive line out to kneel and end the game when that's like rarely ever like, you do not see teams in games that way. You don't do it. You don't see it ever. And when I saw that, and shout out to our dude TJ who mentioned it, because we were about to put on Red Zone, and he mentioned he was like, did Jameis just take the snap, like the kneel to end the game? And we went back to, like, sure enough, you do something like that when your quarterback has played dog shit most of the season, and you want to save him from losing 4 or 5 yards on his stats. Like that, it still blows my mind that happened. Have you seen that before, bro? Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen. I'm trying to think. I've never.
And I'm not saying it may have has never happened in the NFL. It may have.
I'm sure it has, but I've never seen that happen. Well, just for that snap and pending, I don't know.
It felt weird. It felt gross on levels that I won't get into. But when your Morendis, your MO, Morendis,
Morendis,
thank you. As Dennis Allen this season has been, it is everyone's fault except Derek Carr's. We saw it today in the game, bro. We Eric McCoy, the most mild-mannered, calm, humble dude. After Derek Carr takes a sack, and I gotta clip it, Ryan. I said it before the snap when I heard and see him call out the mic, and I said in the live stream, this nigga's calling out the wrong mic. That is not the mic. Yep. Bro, I'm not an NFL quarterback, Ryan. NFL quarterback. But the reason I knew that he was calling out the wrong mic is because Derek Carr's been making incorrect audibles all fucking season.
All season, bro.
Tell the listeners what happened after he called out the mic and the play was snapped, bro.
A-gap blitz, pretty much. Blowing up Ruiz and a sack.
And after they're walking off the field, I don't know what. I want to know what was said. I don't know what Derek. I don't know if Derek Carr said something first, or
I think Derek Carr said something first.
Probably.
And you know how it is when you pissed off, and does somebody say, "I told you," or something like that. Ooh, boy!
There is nothing worse than being like maybe underperforming, whether it's your job, whatever, right? And then being blamed for something that you know is not your responsibility. That will drive you fucking crazy. And Eric McCoy's fed up, bro. Fed up. We got to talk about the "we want Jameis" chants in the dome, fire Dennis Allen chants in the dome, and this is coming off a 28-6 win, Ryan.
A 28-6 win in the division, bro. And DA answering questions about Eric McCoy and Derek Carr, you know. And of course he said, "Oh, it's no biggie, just heated emotions on the sideline." Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, okay. That's what we talk about, shoveling bullshit. That right there.
That's it. Like we've seen Eric McCoy as a pro since what, 2016? I think he got no, that was 16. It was the CD draft.
19.
18, yeah. So been in the league a while. Played with Andy Dalton. Played with Trevor Siemian. Obviously played with Drew Brees.
Taysom Hill.
Did he play with Teddy Bridgewater too? I don't even know. Tom,
I don't know. It's such a blur.
But I know I've never seen Eric McCoy snap at the starting quarterback like that before. I know that for sure.
Ever.
I know that Jimmy Graham, as you said, has 4 catches on the season, and 3 of them have been for touchdowns. But yet this man was inactive for like 5-6 weeks in a row. But no one could explain to me why. I know that Dennis Allen, on a very, very poorly spotted ball that the Panthers got that converted a first down on 4th down or 3rd down, whatever down it was so late throwing the flag that he couldn't even challenge it properly. I know that much.
That's another thing. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Maybe I did, but I just don't remember. Just the ref having to come out, the challenge was thrown, but it wasn't in time. There'll be no challenge on this play.
NFL official version of this dummy.
He's like, they probably had to get together like, what do we do here? It's a win, though.
I've said it so much on this podcast, and it is a win. I don't want to take that away from him. I do want to give credit to 27, Isaac Yadam, played a great game. Give credit to 31, Jordan Howden, also played a very, very good game. I get it. The Panthers are dog, like, bro. I want to. Who can we? I wish I could pull. Someone got, and I don't have the time to do it. I should have done before the podcast. Like, what is the winning record of the teams the Saints have beaten this season?
Oh,
they beaten Panthers twice, Patriots, Titans. They've gotten 6. Who else? I don't remember. Right. Feels like such a blur, bro. The game we were at, the Bears.
Yeah.
And then one
Colts.
and the Colts. Okay. 6 wins. if you add up the winning records of those teams, don't even know. It's not 500, but yet they are in this fight for divisional title. But this all comes to me just in terms of Mickey Loomis went on, I don't know, the radio or whatever, is talking about economical thing. Ain't nothing economical, bruh. Like, stop that. Stop the bullshit with the tickets being an economical thing. It wasn't for the Lions game. We, back-to-back weeks, this podcast has tried to give away $3.99 a ticket to go see the Saints play in the Superdome, which in and of itself is such like an amazing experience. It's like there's nothing like it. Even when the team's not doing, even when the team is shit, like could not give away tickets in back-to-back weeks, right? And I don't want to humble brag. We average about 2,000 plus listens, if not more, on podcast episodes. So you telling me that, and I'm not saying all those people who listen are in Louisiana or close, but I'm sure a good fucking majority of them are. You tell me not one person said, I'll take the ticket. Not one.
Nobody.
Nobody.
It's games like this though, man, you just feel weird. Because look, I mean, I can't help but like seeing my team win.
Of course.
I just don't.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Were there points during the game where I'll be like, come on, Lions. I mean, Panthers, what that is. Yeah, there were plenty of times. But in the end, you know, I like to see the team win. And but 3/4 of that game, it was a hard watch, bro. Even though they were leading, you know, 6-0 or something like that. I remember what the score was, 14-3. You just didn't feel like
it was 14-3.
You felt like, but you felt like, is anybody really winning this game? Like there's that quote from The Wire, when nobody wins, one side just loses more slowly or something like that. That's how I felt. It's like both teams were just losing, but one was losing better than the other. Like, I don't know. It just but the Panthers were just so bad that even an incompetent Saints can look like world beaters to them. The Saints didn't even really play well until like midway through the third quarter, and it was 28-6. Like that speaks to more how bad the Panthers were. And I mean, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. The team has continued to show they continue to fight.
Yep.
These professional dudes, they want to go out and play. They want to win. You know, so you got to give credit to that. You know what I'm saying? That just speaks to the character of the players they do have on the team. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I disparage the Saints, and you know, but the makeup of the team, I still feel is a good makeup. You know what I'm saying? As far as the character of the team,
and I think that's what
really was carrying it right now.
It is, but it's also the thing as a fan when you know you have a good makeup of the team, these are the results of what we're seeing week in and week out.
Exactly.
And again, I 100% think all of us as Saints fans overrated some of the talent on the team as totality. Yeah. We did. Even if you remove the Derek Carr albatross, we still overrated the talent of the team.
Man, they got a YouTube short out there with us saying, "Could Saints O-line be elite this year?" It's like, elite,
which is crazy because they've looked pretty like
solid. They were solid as hell
since what, like maybe since the Texans game.
Since the Texans game, yeah,
they've looked, and we were on James Hurst really hard. James Hurst on slid at a guard and just solidified the left guard spot, right?
Solidified, bro.
But again, going with things like that, I keep saying it's not about the end result. It's about the process. I'm gonna give you a couple of stats. Derek Carr, 18 for 26, 119 yards, 4 quarters of football. AK, 3 catches, negative 11 yards. Chris Olave, 4 catches, 28 yards. One of your best wide receivers. Panthers rushed the ball 39 times. 204 yards rushing that the Saints gave up defensively. They put up a stat earlier. Okay, I'm on ESPN. It keeps playing this annoying ad that fucking has audio. That the last 5 or 6 games, the Saints have been the absolute worst defensively, giving up 155 yards on the ground.
Ugh.
The Panthers had the most rushing yards they've had all season. Again, this is coming off of a win, and I don't want to take anything away from the players that contributed to that. But it's at this point like the players are winning in spite of coaching.
Right.
Winning in spite of it. We didn't even talk. And Darren, I know, was it Darren Rizzi, the sports special teams coach, bro? He like, I done gave the team 2 touchdowns this season. Like one we won in the Green Bay game. We should have won. Like he like, what more can I do to help out?
What more can I do? My keeper sucks. My keeper is ass. But
oh my God, bro, that miss was one of the worst fucking.
It was hilarious, bro. Because they do this every week. They do it every week. They're so predictable because it's like, okay, they're moving the ball. Okay. I'm Kamara moving it. Okay, you don't get a touchdown, then okay. You all miss your kick, of course. It's like, okay.
You AK's running great, then you like you do 3 passes in a row. But this is how games like this is how the organization with DA and with Mickey potentially are going to be able to continue to shove this narrative of, well, see, guys, things are coming together. Like we're right there. And long term, that can have a lot of bad, like long term consequences for the team.
Yeah. No question. Like we called it a Pyrrhic victory, man. Like, yeah, you won the day's battle, but ultimately it cost you your troops or whatever. It really cost you more in the end. So we know where this is going, bro. And they I don't want to know, do they really view it through the blinders like I think they are? Or they really viewing this like really deep down when Loomis sitting in his sitting in his Mercedes on his way home, is he thinking, man, my team is really good. We just got to get a little better here and there. Or is he thinking, man, I failed this year? You know what I'm saying? To himself, right. I failed this year. And he should be thinking the latter, honestly. You know what I'm saying? That's what he should be thinking. But, I think they want to constantly try to sell us on hope.
Right.
That they're just right there. You know what I'm saying? Just a few more things, a few more breaks go our way.
Hit us with the Jen Urso, bro. Like, hope, rebellion started on hope, bro. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not.
But this had some funny shit this game, though, bro. Like
the pass to Pete, bro.
It was a pass to Pete, bro. Like, Pete looking like, oh, what the fuck? What you want me to do with this? Oh, man.
I was howling at the pass to Pete.
Oh, man.
I mean, I don't want this to be like a 17-minute fucking recap pod, but it's not a lot to talk about. Like, it really isn't.
Not a lot to talk about. It really ain't, man. We just here to let y'all know that I do think, tickets were $4 today. Adam. $4. Like, that is on people's radar, bro. And you can't tell me that ain't on management radar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so someone brought up a good
team.
It was Dan, our dude Dan, brought up a good point that when you are not selling tickets, especially tickets are that low, he brought up a good point. People are not buying beer, people are not going to the concession stand, people are not buying food.
And that's where teams make some money, bro. They make money off that shit.
Like that should be, and I'm sure it is. And I would want to know how much it is. But that's the shit that really should be on the team's radar, is that the fans, the New Orleans Saints fan base, and New Orleans has the most diehard fan base, are telling you what they think of the team and the state of the team right now. How many like either people in our Discord, people on Twitter has reached out or just told us that they're not renewing their season tickets?
Too many to count. Too many to count, bro. I see it all the time, man.
And these people who've had season tickets for like years, Brian. I want to bring up this point as it just passed on Red Zone before I forget it. So Mickey Loomis says this little thing about like the economy regarding the Lions, blah, blah, blah. Today, tickets for the Panthers game, lowest $4. We tried to list our ticket, tried to get like $17 for it. Didn't sell. Jay and Jay's parents have had season tickets to the Niners for the longest time, right? They have some pretty, I would say, maybe in the equivalent of Levi's, maybe like Max-ish type of seats or kind of on that level. So she sells the tickets. Jay sells the tickets for the Niners Seahawks game that's playing right now. There's 3 tickets. They sold for $550 each.
Damn. And you could have got good seats today in the 100 section for about $50.
Deep hosted it, bro. $550 without fees. That means someone, a group of 3 people, said that's 15, 1,600. So that's like $1,650 without fees to go watch a football game, a divisional football game. So Mickey Loomis can't come at us with the economic shit when people will spend money when the product is worth spending money on. Period.
And we know that. We've seen it.
I would just be fascinated to know with everything kind of, and this will obviously calm things down. We even bring up the fact that Taysom didn't play. Bro, this is the first time I think since I've been a Saints fan when there was like active internet and being able to find out. I didn't even look up who the actives and actors were before the game, bro. Didn't look it up.
Didn't look it up. Okay.
How wild is that, Ryan? I was like, dude. Okay. I know I'm going to be in the Zoom. We're going to be having fun. Whatever fucking happens.
Zoom was lit today. This nigga here gave an impassionate defense of Sarah J.
That up, Ryan.
Oh, that shit is getting on the internet. We getting that shit, bro. That shit was beautiful, man. Brought a tear to my eye. I'm going to send that to her.
Oh, she getting at it, bro. She getting at it. Don't even want her on a podcast. I don't want her to nothing, bro. Just
we'll need that.
Don't need that. Listen to viewership just be like, these niggas got Sarah J on the. If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's fine.
It's fine.
But it was a great fucking day in the Zoom. The team is so bad that Joey, the most optimistic vibes person who's been all season, was just was a little fed up that they won today, bro.
Shut up, man. Bro. And I looked at the TL fighting like it's a loss, bro. I'm like, what?
That's what it
They bitch. This ain't a loss. Oh man. And then Darren Carr, I guess that's Darren Carr's brother or whatever, he tweets like, boo. Just, I guess, like nigga, do you see your brother had what 30-something yards in the fourth quarter? Like, fuck out of here, man.
Before the pass to A.T. Perry that gained 44 yards, this nigga was sitting on 37 yards in the third quarter, Ryan. Boo! Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your family. Fuck your dumbass David Carr wanting to sit Jalen Hurts. Fuck all of them, Ryan.
The whole call family record label and crew. All of them, bro. You got to go. Get the hell out of New Orleans.
I don't know about I don't know about Heather's kids, so I ain't gonna go there. But the adults, fuck all of them. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Kids too.
Anyway, fine. You can come. I don't care, bro. This episode of the Saints Block Party podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Woof. The holiday seasons are approaching, and gift-giving season is right on the horizon. what do you do to give gifts?
Well, me and my family, we have a website that we go to, and we kind of just put what we want, make our little gift lists, and then we kind of just go through the list and try to buy everybody the things that they want. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Well, whether or not your family gives gifts during the holidays, you get to define how you give to yourself. And the holidays are a great time to do that. Best way to start is indulging in self-care. No better place to start than BetterHelp. With BetterHelp, you can give to yourself, starting therapy, giving yourself self-care, and learn positive coping skills. It's simple, it's convenient. You get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime at no additional charge. In the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/whodat today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/whodat.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Grainger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
How does Joe Flacco, bruh. I think the last meaningful game that Joe Flacco played was like during Lamar's rookie season when we played the Ravens, bruh. And he didn't want Lamar on the field, bruh. He said, "No, get that nigga." I remember, bro. They tried to run a trick play with Lamar. Joe Flacco was not looking his way at all. Joe Flacco's been on the street, has come in 2 weeks and has looked better than Derek Carr has looked all fucking season.
That's wild. That is wild right there, bro.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Not wrong at all, man. You know, so many bad passes in this game.
Oh my God. He was running towards pressure. Like he would escape to the right, and he feels like he was like, I don't know if he thought he was Jalen Hurts or like Josh Allen, and he's just running into the defensive lineman twice. No pocket presence.
None, bro.
No pocket presence. Can't read a defense. Can't identify a mic.
Yeah, for bro.
What are you good for? Like if just being in a shitty relationship, you just got a shitty partner that don't just do nothing, bro. Maybe I'm going on a little tangent because my divorce is finally finalized after fucking. You just like what are you good for? Oh, do bad by myself.
For real.
But all that said, we see glimpses of specialness from AK. DeMario, while he's looked his age, there's still plays where DeMario looks like DeMario. But that was something I want to talk to you about again, because I don't even get on the timeline before games, bro. Like I wait until like 9:40. I'm playing video games. I'm eating. I'm like enjoying life. I'm like, 9:45, time to go cut up with the boys. Come upstairs. This whole little thing you brought up in the live stream that Brooke put out about Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, and it wasn't a tweet. It was like during the game day little video they do, the live video. And I didn't know about it. Shout out to Julie, one of our patrons. She DM'd me and asked me about it. I'm like, I said, where is that at? I went and listened. And Brooke basically said that she basically questioned if Lattimore is going to be on the team next year and said he's having some kind of disgruntled relationship with DA. And that was the further she went on it. And she said they'll have more on it at the end of the season. So I'm like, what? And what is going on?
Man, I want to word this carefully. Is this another? And I have no idea. I haven't talked to my source, haven't hit them up. Is this another like CD Deuce situation? Is this another Trevor Penning situation? I don't know. Because I said in the live stream, like it seems like I would guess Lattimore's contract would be super fucking difficult to get out of. Almost impossible. Like there's things like in NFL that's like contracts that are like almost impossible to get out of. Like it would do so much negative and cap space wise to move on from him next season. It seems like it would be not fathomable. You could not. I don't. So this is now 2-star. Oh, Debo's still a dog. 2-star secondary players. CD when he was at his peak in his prime, and Marshawn, who is clashing with a defensive head coach. And nothing's happened with Marshawn. I'm just playing devil's advocate, just hypothetical. If you as an organization are choosing that head coach over your players, we've seen it before. It is hard to draft good players. And then the Saints have drafted Marcus Williams, Trevor Hendrickson, and have let them walk and have not been able to replace their production. So you're telling me you're going to draft a star cornerback who you didn't trade up to draft Patrick Mahomes because you sat down, you didn't trade up, you drafted Marshawn. He's been stellar. He's been the absolute definition of everything cornerback wise, besides maybe consistency and injury like history here and there, has been a stellar player for you. And you're going to trade him because he bangs heads with the head coach? Potentially? What? The same head coach.
Head coach that might not be here.
Maybe I don't know, bro. I'll ask you this, especially after this goddamn win. I can't say I said a goddamn win like I'm mad at the win, right? What percentage do you put at DA being back next season?
I say about 80%. Like I think he's gonna be back, bro.
I was going to say like 70, but like higher than 50 for sure.
Yeah. I just think one more win would solidify him coming back, and I think they're gonna figure out a way to win one more game.
So what? There's what? Is it Giants, Bucks, and Falcons to end the season? And that's it. Just 3 more games.
Rams.
Oh,
Rams.
If they don't beat the Giants next week, they might not get that one more win, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I think they will. I think they will get one more. I think that'll be enough. I think they'll look at the coaches that's coming out there. You know, it's not a real many hot names out there except Ben Johnson. And I just think they feel like they're gonna have a lot of constraints next year anyway. So I think they're gonna feel like, let's just ride this out with DA, see what he can do. Which is just, it's gonna be hell, bro. It's just gonna be hell on earth.
Like I just,
worst kind of hell.
Like, and then the question is, how can you? So he's what, 21-45 today. If he wins one more game, because you're saying he's going to be what at that point 22. Yeah, 22 and
22 and 28, 22 and 48 or something like that.
And you're going to go at an end of a season presser and try to contrive some type of narrative that justifies him coming back. 22 and 48, right?
That would be that'll be among the worst coaches ever, bro. Like to get all them games, because coaches don't last that long, bro. When they're not winning. You know, well, we could probably 2 different franchises, but still,
bro. That would be wild. That'd be fucking wild, and it could happen. And to the point of, there's not a big market for head coaches and hot names. You don't know that unless you go look and ask, bro.
No,
that's
look. Yeah.
That's my
we don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I just look at a coach But I mean, there could be some gems out there. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get out there.
Like Bill Clinton said,
you can't get out there.
Look under there. There's mass under there.
Unveil it.
Oh, some have been fucking, Ryan. Sorry. If you haven't watched that Jamie Foxx special, you're not gonna get the. Just the point though, you gotta look. Like you gotta look, and that to me is the biggest misstep Mickey did post Sean.
Yep.
Is they looked, but they didn't look.
Right.
They had everything fixed on Dennis Allen from jump. I know some things. I know that they came away very, very impressed with Aaron Glenn. Like to the point where I don't know if you've ever been like in a position where you've interviewed someone like as a hiring position and someone comes in and just blows you away. Aaron Glenn blew him away. So they interviewed Aaron Glenn last season. They interviewed Brian Flores and Eric Bieniemy. Am I forgetting someone? I think is that it? Damn, is that it?
Peterson? You said Peterson already?
Yeah. Oh, Peterson. Yeah, Peterson, Aaron Glenn, Eric Bieniemy, and Dennis Allen. And even with all those other 3 interviews, you and I, at no point during the interview process did we think it was going to be anyone other than Dennis Allen. Ever. At all. With that said, when you hone in and you don't look and you're so blind to anything else, you're not open to possibility, you're doing a disservice as whatever your position is. You're just doing yourself a disservice. And so I just don't know how you can come out when you have a head coach who may be 22-48 at the end of the season, who handpicked his quarterback and paid $150 million to. He looks like one of the top 3 worst quarterbacks in the league. Not only did he handpick his quarterback, he wanted him so bad that the went above and beyond to get him, including giving him $150 million. They are a tied package. And every excuse Derek Carr has had this season, first it was the offensive line. Then it was Chris Olave was being lazy, and he wasn't like at this. They're out of excuses. What is it now? Oh, injuries. Rashid Shaheed hurt. Like, oh no, I don't know where it goes from here.
Trash, man. Just trash, man. You know, I ain't really got much to say about this one.
I'd rather talk about Sarah J, bro. I'd rather talk about the Gulf of Tonkin right now in this bitch, bro. Like
Gulf of Tonkin incident, baby. Bro, Google it.
Shit, that's what the Saints doing to us right now. Oh, you see, Derek Carr just got attacked. Oh, there was like, he was on the radar. Oh, you guys can see it. He was. It didn't happen. Better. I jokingly had put in the Discord of like, Russell throwing that bitch. About making a huge fire Dennis Allen sign for the Rams game, because we behind the Saints on the game, bro. We sat behind them, and I think we might have to do it, bro. I mean, just a big one, bro. Just huge as shit,
big one, man.
Huge. Whatever Staples can do, big, and just all game. It's all game, bro.
Get on the TV,
everything, bro. If you come into the game, I know everyone likes to wear their Saints jerseys. Now you gotta be in the Saints Block Party podcast T-shirt of some kind. Just putting us out there, bro. But I'm excited for the Rams game. I'm excited to hang out with our community. Is probably how I should word that.
Yeah.
But next week, this Giants game. And you know what the worst thing or best thing, depends on how you look at it, that could happen for the Saints? Because the Giants play, I think, Monday Night Football. So they don't play, they play Monday Night Football. They play tomorrow. The worst thing that could happen for the Saints is Danny DeVito has a terrible game, just a bad game. And the next week, Brian Dable decides to go with Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
regardless, the Saints should beat the Giants, but I don't know if I have confidence in them too. Also, like,
no.
What's the quarterback we played against the Vikings? I'm blanking on his name.
Dobbs
looked like a MVP against us, bro. He is fallen back to earth these last 2 weeks.
Back to earth. I was like, oh, yeah. Now we remember why.
But we got the MVP Dobbs, though.
It's amazing, man. I mean, look, I just how this team looked for 3 quarters against this Panthers team is one of the worst teams I've seen in a long time.
In a long time, Ryan.
It's worse than a bad team. Like, it is a bad. I don't see any. Like, I don't know how you fix the type of bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is terrible. And the Saints looked ass against them until, you know, things broke through in the fourth quarter. I mean, it wasn't an inspiring. When you look at the score, you'd be like, oh, that's a good win. But for me, just watching, I didn't come away feeling like, man, this team, they can get something cooking. I didn't come away feeling like that at all.
Watching this game, I'm not going to say not as bad because the Panthers are like awful. And as much as we harp on the Saints on this podcast when they deserve it, I said it in the live stream, imagine being a Panthers fan. You done gave up the farm.
Yeah.
You gave up the farm to go up and draft Bryce Young, who as of right now looks dreadful. Maybe he's good, but right now he looks dreadful. You passed on him for C.J. Stroud. That's on David Tepper because David Tepper overruled Frank Wright, who wanted C.J. Stroud. And you don't have a first-round pick who's going to be the number 1 overall pick next year, where you could have drafted Caleb Williams, who looks like one of the best quarterback prospects I've seen since Patrick Mahomes. Woo! That's dark. Like that.
Dark.
That's some Wes Craven dark shit, bro. Like that is eerie as shit, bro. Like you talk about selling hope and shit. I don't. But as much as David Tepper in the expose that came out against the Panthers, you know, inner workings after Frank Wright got fired was great. There's still part of me that's just like, I get it. Frank Tepper should have never stuck his head in the whole evaluation process and picking Young over Stroud. But he knew a bad head coach when he saw it, bro. Like he did.
Yep.
Matt Rule wasn't a good head coach. Bye. Frank Wright, and I think the NFL, big NFL has been overrating Frank Wright for quite a while, bro. Like
quite a while, bro.
I don't know.
When they heard it, I was like, QB whisperer. I'm like, what?
He picked all his quarterbacks in Indy, but so Frank Wright wasn't working. He's gone. I appreciate. I get it. People can see that as dysfunctional, not stability. All these things. I get it. But when it's sometimes it's just as simple as like the eye test, and you like the team has not improved. Panthers had not improved from one iota from week 1 to now week 14. So the same question I've been asking throughout this fucking podcast this season, it feels like a theme. What do the Saints do better this season than they did last season, excluding turnovers, because that's such a volatile stat? Where's the improvement? The kicking game's worse. The run defense is worse.
Run offense is worse.
The quarterback is worse. Same question, bro. I don't know. And the crazy thing is that they won this game. We ain't talked about Isaiah Foskey being inactive. We ain't talked about Kendre Miller. Nick Solovarde fucking went on IR. Like the draft class is just fucking ass. Besides Brian Reese, like
dog days, bro.
But we got y'all covered though.
Yep.
And I was going to say, if there's no one that's going to hold the team accountable, we'll hold the team accountable. Almost everyone in Saints media has been lighting these guys up these last couple of weeks. Chris
I love it.
Rubalolo.
Ooh, he been on it.
On it, bruh. Ross Jackson, John Hendrickson, of course, Kat, who was on the podcast before the Panthers game. You haven't listened or watched that episode, even though the game already happened. Like that pod didn't have anything much to do with the Panthers game. Go listen to that podcast, please. Go listen or watch. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Only person that still is feeding this beacon of hope is like Jeff Nowak. Dude, the Saints pay him. The Saints got to pay him. The Saints got to pay this man.
Bro.
He got to get a cutback. He get a kickback.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that or he just like being, the contrarian on Twitter. Everybody's saying this, but when I say that, I'm like, shut up. That motherfucker just wants me. Shut up, man. Damn.
Oh, he's been blocked for years, bro. And the only reason I saw,
I already know that.
But the only reason I saw something he tweeted was on the pod Twitter, and he was like coming to Derek Carr's defense a couple of days ago, bro. I almost blocked him from the Twitter pod account, bro. Like I'm like, what? Do you go to the games as part of your job, and you sit up and watch all 22, and you can't? Let me stop, bro. This man, I can't even. This man went to Texas Tech, bro. Like we supposed to have like a brethren. Can't even claim this man. He didn't go to Texas Tech. Nah, can't claim him, bro. Bro, the fucking charges are terrible too, bro. Like that's a war crime. That's a war crime in the NFL, bro.
Man, and if you charge you like, man, y'all could have had Sean Payton over there.
Bro, if they lose to Sean Payton. That's how petty Sean is. He wanted to go to the Chargers. They were like, nah, we gonna stick with Brandon Staley. We're not gonna pay the money. Oh, Sean, like, let me sweep these motherfuckers. Just long as let me sweep them. Anyway, not much to talk about, man. We might do just an episode on Sarah J and the impact in the adult industry, bro. Get CJ on this shit. We just chop the shit up, bro. Like
Sarah J and foreign policy history in the United States. That's gonna be the title.
Talking about Al Qaeda and fat ass white girls, right? In just one pod, bro. Just mix them all together, bro.
Vietnam and pause.
That's the podcast. That's the podcast title right now. Our spinoff. Vietcong and pause. Anyway, we will be back. I can't write.
Need it,
bro. Need it, bro. Truly, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. It sucks as a fan, but we always find a way to at least try to keep it entertaining because at this point, that's the best we could do. We'll be back this upcoming week doing the Giants preview. And as all, like, please, if you are watching these games alone, or if you're watching these games alone as you're scrolling on Twitter or whatever, $1 a month gets you in the live stream. Even if you don't gotta have your camera on, you can be in there, camera on, mic off, just watch, just being a part of the reaction because it's nothing like it. Especially like a day like today. Today was hilarious, bro.
Hilarious, man.
But thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for continuing watching everything you guys are doing, even with the Saints playing like this. Phenomenal. Truly, truly phenomenal. So,
yes.
Oh my God, they out here getting Justin Herbert killed, bro. Ooh.
That's what I'm watching now, man.
Thank y'all. We will be back this upcoming week with the preview pod. With that, we're out.
Peace.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer, he hears things differently. To the untrained ear, everything on his shop floor might sound fine, but he can hear gears grinding or a belt slipping. So he steps in to fix the problem at hand before it gets out of hand. And he knows Granger's got the right product he needs to get the job done, which is music to his ears. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Baker's, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Baker's worth it every time. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.